guys, this is Anna with Anna Johnson Photography, and welcome to my tutorial. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you on this lovely model here, Chanel, how to make highlights stand out and look amazing, and how to remove flyaways. As you can see here, there are small pieces of hair, very, very small, right about here. And just on the side here that I'm going to want to remove. Sometimes too, you're going to want to remove just little pieces of hair that looks like it's out of place. So the first thing we're going to want to do is right click on the background, and you're going to duplicate this layer. We're going to call this duplicated layer Flyaway Removal. I'm going to select OK. And the first thing we're going to do is go down here to this little square with the circle in it. Click on that. It's going to create a vector mask. Then we're going to click right back on this photo of Chanel here. We're going to go up to Filter. I'm going to go to Blur, Goose Sauce and Blur, and I want this to be about 10. You can make it 10 or 11, sometimes 9, but I would not suggest going any more than that. You're going to click OK. Click back on that little photo right here. Go to Filter, and now we're going to add some noise. I want this noise to be around 3 to 5. I like to keep mine at 4. It's just going to help clear up this area. I'm going to press OK. Now I want to click on this white little box. For Macs, you're going to do Command I, and PCs, it's Control I for invert. What that's going to do is that's going to black out this area. Then we're going to go select white. Select your brush. You want a soft brush. So I'm going to choose this brush right here. Go down here. You can change the size for video purposes. This size is fine. And all I'm going to do here is go over these little areas. As you can see, they're starting to disappear. This is just going to make flyaways disappear. This helps for rainy days. This helps in boudoir a lot because we like to mess up hair for some of our photos. So we want the hair that's just out of place to be fixed. So we're going to just retouch up this hair just a tad, add some areas like this. If you add too much, you can always go back, change the blur setting if you need to, and that'll help with it. So just be mindful of what you're blurring out, what you're not. And next thing we're going to do is the highlights. So I'm going to go right up here to this curves little button. If you're not seeing that curves there, you can go ahead to go to layers, and there's a couple different ways, or go to images, adjustments, and you can go to curves right here, which is also Control M or Command M. There's several different ways you can get to curves, but if you know how, to me the easiest is clicking this curves button. So I'm going to click on here, click the curves. It's going to create an automatic layer. And I'm going to want to set these points. So make sure that you have these little points. My first point I'm going to set is going to be right around, let's see here. You want to make sure that you set this point perfect for their hair so it pops right about there. And bring that up a bit. So we're just going to bring that up. As you can see, the areas that I blurred out, that's okay. Those are just, they're going to go away as soon as we're done. But you can see those areas are standing out. What this curve is doing is actually just changing the colors. And as you'll see here soon, we're going to create another vector mask. So the next point that I want to make, it's going to be down here. Just lower this up a bit. Let's see what looks good. You can make this to your liking. And I'm going to say right there. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to do another Control I for invert. And we're going to paint over this. What I like to do is hit the / button, which is going to show me the mask in the areas that I'm painting. I personally like to paint all of these areas. Make sure you have white paint, and I like to paint all. It also lets you know if you're painting on skin. You don't want to paint on any of the skin because you're going to be able to see those highlights on the skin then, and it's going to make the skin brighter. So as you can see, I am purposely going over skin here. I'm also trying to do this very quick, but we're just going to go basically over the hair like this. And then if you do get some skin in it, that's okay. You're just going to go to the black one right here, and you're going to just paint back over where you don't want. So we don't want that skin in here to show. So we're going to go like this. I don't want the background to show because it will highlight everything that you go over. So if you go over the background, you're going to see some areas of the background that's lighter. You don't necessarily want that. So now I'm going to forward slash again, and there's my model. You want to take these curves and move it up above the flyaways, so that way you're not able to see those flyaways, and you can reduce the flyaway amount, the opacity, if you need to. So you just bring that down so it all blends in, and if you want the hair to look like that, that's perfect. But I like to bring mine down just a tad. I want it to show, but I don't want it to look too dramatic. So I'm just gonna say right about there for video purposes. So we're all set here. This is finished. You can save, you can move to the next step, whatever you plan on doing with your photo, but for video purposes, I'm done with this photo. So thank you for watching, and be sure to like my page at Anna Johnson Photography. And if you are looking for a boudoir photographer in San Diego, you can contact me at AnnaJohnsonPhotography.com. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.